Hey, Welsh Dragon Metals here. Today I'll be making a 24-inch plain copper necklace and a couple of 8-inch bracelets. These are the shiny copper material. Each of these are 6-inch lengths of heavy copper, sustainable copper made by me. We'll also be putting a couple of pendulums on them. Also made them. And they've got an 8-inch piece there. We'll also be making them on next. But I have to go and get my pliers. As I forgot them for some strange reason. Hello Lucky. Lucky the rabbit. Join me. Oh. Quick Lucky moment. I saved this bunny from the middle of the road. She was hopping up here. She's now much older and much better fed and cuddled. Oh, look at her. Look cute and lovely she is. Yeah, looking after her for a while. There's a keeper who's going on holiday. So I'm looking after the bunny. Oh. And a lovely bunny she is. Anyway, bunny break over. Let's continue doing these. Split rings, lots of split rings. Much brighter day today. Much warmer also. Tend to open these with these as the metal gauge could be quite thick. Quite simple to make all these. These are handmade rings that are a little bit sharp and will require some working with a file before I sell them. I'll probably keep a few as they are quite weighty. Weighty is good, and copper is also high in value. It's a useful material and is very, very shiny, as you can see. It doesn't take too much effort to open each ring, but some of the gauges of the copper wire can be really thick. Bear in mind I made all these split rings also. They did once look like that. And now they look like that. And then they look like that. So. Continue making these. Won't take too long. This will be an 8-inch bracelet. I can make these in different styles also. I like to make a double link version of these, which I will be doing. That will be quite thick and even heavier, double the weight of these. We'll weigh these once I've completed the chains. These split rings are quite strong. Don't imagine they'll be opening easily once I've closed them all up, as the thick gauge copper is really strong. This is all sustainable material, mined by me. Hey Lucky. Nudging my legs. Soft bunny. Oh. Makes for good company though, she's a pretty good girl. As bunnies go. I have like good deal of experience with bunny rabbits. Woo, cloud just went over the sun. Wow. There's a hell of a change in brightness. That don't have screw with your eyesight. Is this coming back? Yeah. It's on and off. Nobody likes on and off sunlight. It's weird. Your eyes can't adjust quick enough. Lots of split rings left. Might take a little while, this video, probably. Imagine it'll only take about half an hour, maybe. About 25 minutes, 20 minutes. Something like that. Lucky wants attention. She's stamping because I'm not smoothing her. Oh, bunny. Okay, Lucky. He's doing a video. Sorry. She understands me. Bunny rabbits are surprisingly clever. They shouldn't be kept in hutches by any means. If you have one in a hutch, get it out of there while it's young, because they have capacity to learn a variety of things, including several dozen words. It's impressive. Rabbits are probably more clever than your average dog, and certainly more clever than dogs below that, so poodles and stuff. See, it's up there with the Jack Russell, so supremely intelligent small critter and fun. Well, rabbits do like it outdoors. They're much safer and live much longer indoors if you train them as a house rabbit. Which is better for them. As long as you give them loads of cuddles and keep them happy, then they live a very long time. My last bunny rabbit lived 13-14 years. Still missing. Actually found Lucky not long after I lost that bunny rabbit. Mine, Fluffy. And now I have Lucky. Lucky was named Lucky because it was lucky I found her. She was seconds up being squished with cars. And there's all dogs and stuff around too. So extremely lucky that I found her. Glad that I did. Coming along nicely. Only a few more links to go. Didn't take too long. As long as expected anyway. Wow, that sunlight is nasty, going on and off constantly. lovely when I started the video. Typical. Some muscle here instead. Hey, sun's come back out for a minute. Wow, that's strange. Oh, I can't even open that split ring. So heavily closed. Okay, nice chain made. Weighty things, these. Also got the clasps that I would be needing. So do the bracelets first, since I just made that. Very simple to attach. These S clasps. Keeping with the theme, so stays for the same shade of the copper, so look much nicer. And there we go. There's the 8-inch copper bracelet. Quite nice. Yes, I'll try it on. Probably be nice. Fiddly. Putting jewellery on is always fiddly. Open that a bit more before I put it on, due to the fiddliness. And there we go. That's quite weighty. So it reminds me of a silver bracelet I have. Nice clasp on there also, the S clasps, they work quite well. It's a bit thin on my wrists, but my wrists are thin. My hands are designed for a different kind of work. I would be making jewellery and pouring metal, which I am quite good at. Well, I must be, or I would probably be dead by now. As it's, you know, far from safe pouring metal. You're immediately good at it, or you don't live long enough to be good at it. Next bracelet. So I've got a couple of bracelets there. One's actually slightly thicker gauge than the other. Very, very nice appearance. So let's making 24-inch necklaces next. Got those pendulum pendants that will be going on there too. Look at that. How pendulum-y are they? Gotta like pendulums. They're interesting things. No, it's not open enough. Quite thick, this copper. It's not like the other gauge stuff. Definitely going to weigh this one after the video at the end, because they'll probably be considerably weighty. Maybe a few ounces, which would be nice. Be like a nice weighty copper chain. Now I'll file a lot of the sharpness for these once completed at a later time. Also, there are some sharp edges on them. I'll run my hand over, find out where they are, and reduce them. Make it safer for wearing. Considerable amount of work goes into these things. It's good for your health also. It smells quite nice coppery when you're making these chains. So there's the 24-inch chain. You can see it's chunky. So I'm going to find the center point in a minute for the pendulum. So way of doing this. There, that would be the ring. So attach the pendulum first. Pendulum attached. I'll attach another S-clasp. I want the entire thing made of copper of the same grade and type, or that way the entire object is sustainable. Quite easy, the attachment. And there's the pendulum. Look at that. Very pretty. Extremely thick. Wonder what it looks like upon me. I'm gonna wear it, try it on a sec. Ooh. That's nice. Like this myself. That's a very nice jewelry piece. It's not bad at all. Quite long and weighty, sort of reminds me of my heavy silver chains. Really nice stuff. So let's make another one. Also got a couple of bracelets there. Bit of a showcasing, I suppose, that. There's my necklace. Not that I usually wear necklaces all the time. Actually wear them usually only when it's sunny, just not today as it's actually not that warm. It's about 12 degrees, something like that. I suppose that's warm for the UK, but it doesn't feel warm to me, because I'm used to far, far higher temperatures. Hotter the better. Well, sun's back out again. Wow, that's not good for your eyesight, as I said. Very tough copper, a lot of this. As I said, I will weigh them once I'm finished making these. Yes, a fair amount of time went into making every single ring and then assembling the chains, as you can see. The amount of time that it took to make the bracelets times 24 inches. Find the center point again for the pendulum. That one. This entire jewellery piece has been made by me. The entirety of it, the split rings, the design, the pendulums, and the entire thing is made of sustainable copper. Also quite weighty. I'll grab my scales in a second, weigh them up. I'm curious myself because it feels considerably weighty. And they look lovely. They also look really nice. I mean, on me. Let's find out what they weigh. Set to ounces there. Let's find out what the bracelet weighs, the thin one that I made. Damn, that weighs 0.3 ounce. That weighs. So not as much as I thought, the bracelet. Which is grams, 9.61 grams. Fair enough. That's slightly thinner gauge stuff. Now let's check the thicker gauge bracelet. Yes, that's a ½ ounce bracelet. Suspected as much. Which is 16.30 grams. Fair enough. All very nice things. Didn't take too long to assemble them on a video at least. Felt like an eternity when I was making these earlier. So let's try the heavy chains with the pendulum. Wow, that's shiny, almost golden. They're pretty. 1.8 ounce. I knew they were sort of heavy. Nice. 52 grams, 52.75. This is a pretty accurate weight. Try the other one. That weighs more or less. Should weigh around the same. Hopefully. Just a little bit less by the look of it. A little bit more, actually. Fair enough. So, very, very similar weight. Which is good for resale. Selling them. So, 2 24-inch sustainable copper necklaces and 2 8-inch bracelets of the same. Although one's of a slightly thinner gauge copper wire, which I have more material of. A quick look at them. Exceptionally shiny. Very pretty. And quite weighty also. Showed what this bracelet looks like on my wrist and also the necklace upon my neck. So next time I will most likely be making some of these in double links and also ones are infinity chain. This infinity chain. So I'll be making some necklaces out of that also. But in likely double link and plain also like these. So, see you next time.